Welcome to my brand new YouTube channel, IzzyAI. In this channel, I'm going to be documenting my entire journey across how to actually implement AI for marketing and sales. Now, a quick intro before we get started, before we jump in. My name is Isabella Bedoya. You guys can call me Izzy. In this channel, I'm on a mission to actually show you the behind the scenes of how I'm actually implementing AI and automation into my entire business, specifically in the realms of marketing and sales. And I'm going to be sharing with you the good, the bad, and all the transformative processes. Now, if you want to leverage AI and automation to actually boost your sales and your marketing, or even your agency processes, you've come to the right channel. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any of the videos. So, who am I and why should you follow me? Great question. I am a digital marketing expert and serial entrepreneur. I have been in the digital marketing space officially since 2018, but really I've been dabbling in it since 2015. Um, I'll share my story in a different video, but I have been doing this for quite some time, and I've done it across multiple fields, across multiple industries, and at various levels. Before I started my own business a couple years ago, I used to run marketing activations for Fortune 500 brands, including brands like Bud Light, United Healthcare, Snap, Google, and a bunch of others. And in the process, when I ended up leaving my job at an agency and I started my own business, some of my courses and my business processes ended up getting licensed by other entrepreneurs. Actually, till this day, Ty Lopez has my short form video marketing course in his course portal for everybody that joins to start a modern social media marketing agency. So I've been around doing this for some time. You know, Personally, my agency has grown to $500,000 cash collected. I've done this without getting on a bunch of sales calls. I've done this without running ads. It's all been 100% organic. And I've done this without actually having a large team. So in this channel, I'm going to show you things like how to leverage AI tools like ChatGPT, OpenAI assistants, the custom GPT. At the time of filming this video, the GPT store hasn't launched yet. So one of the topics we'll talk about is the GPT store. I'll share with you how to actually use tools like VoiceFlow, air.ai, and air.ai, and a bunch of others. In addition, I'm going to show you how to use like automation tools like Zapier or Make or Go High Level and other tools that I'm currently using to make my processes so much faster and easier. By the way, if you want to check out any of those tools, I'm going to link right below this video a free download. It's not email gated. It's literally a Google Doc. I'll give you a quick preview. Literally a Google Doc with a bunch of links and use cases of how to actually implement these tools. So just go below. It should say Izzy's AI Tech Stack. It's not, you don't have to give me your email or anything. You literally just click that link and it's going to give you that Google Doc that I just shared where you can check out all the tools that I'm currently using. So, how did AI actually kill my business? Well, just to give you a little backstory, in the summer of 2022, I used to run I guess taking a little bit further back. So, in around 2021, around like the spring of 2021, I launched a company called Fame Hackers. And what I did is I helped musicians, creators, influencers grow and monetize their social media accounts using short form video. Well, part of our process, I found out really, really quickly that our clients and like other people were needing help with like short form video editing. So in summer of 2022, I launched a short form video editing service. I was pretty much helping creators have like Alex Hormozy style videos before it became super popularized. Well, when I went on Upwork, I looked for video editors to actually help out with this task. They were charging me around $45 an hour, and they were quoting me 6 to 8 hours per video. And if you know anything about short form video marketing, those videos are 30 seconds to 60 seconds long. So a whole workday had to be dedicated to one video. It was not scalable because our offer was to deliver anywhere from 20, 30, even up to 90 videos a month, depending on how many videos they actually needed. So I needed to find a solution. I needed to find a solution fast. I found this tool called Captions AI. This was kind of like my first real use case of implementing AI into my business. And this was before ChatGPT even came out. So the cool thing about Captions AI is that I actually found the app was $55 for the whole year on the App Store. So now instead of having to pay $45 an hour, I had a virtual assistant, that was pretty much manning Captions AI and just bulk uploading all the content. And what happened is now instead of having to do a whole day per video, we were now able to do a whole client's week's worth of content in one afternoon. That's when AI just kind of like completely shifted my perspective, and I started getting curious. What else can I automate? What else can I actually use AI tools for? And the problem is that OpenAI came out. When OpenAI came out with ChatGPT in November of 2022, it took the world by storm and everything. But like by January 2023, the writing was on the wall. I knew that now my business model had an expiration date, and I knew that I had to pivot, and I had to pivot fast. And if I didn't do that, I was going to be crushed by all the tools that actually ended up coming out as soon as I had that feeling that I had to shift. And without going too far, by like, I think it was February, March, or April, the whole entire industry was flooded. You had video, you had you had sorry, you had the script now had AI components. You had Opus Pro, you had a series, like literally a tsunami of AI tools for video editing. So I shifted right before the worst of it happened. And but that is actually like the problem, right? This is the problem that we all face right now. The problem is that a lot of businesses right now sort of have an expiration date, and it's important that you kind of have to like look at what's going on, what are the AI tools that are coming out, and how can you join the shift. The reason why a traditional agency model, for example, you have your CEO, your marketing director, your social media manager, your content creators, graphic designers, video editors, right? You have multiple, these are all plural, and then you have your outreach specialists. Well, when you look at an AI powered agency, you have a CEO, you have a marketing director, you have a ton of AI tools, right? You have all the tools that you need to actually do all the things you need to do for your business. Um, and then you have a social media manager, you have an outreach specialist. Notice how now it's singular. And then you have one or two specialized graphic designers and one part time video editor. How is this even possible that you go from all of this to all of this? Well, the answer is simple. They're using AI tools to augment their workflow, to make everything faster. They're using AI tools. Not everyone's necessarily getting replaced, but this is why it's important for you to know how to use AI, because when that shift happens and the CEO or you or whatever realizes, hey, that could be done by an AI tool, or like by a easy automation that I can set up, the people that are actually going to stick around are the people that know how to implement those tools and use these technologies. So this is why it's so imperative right now. You have a choice. You can either not do anything and just complain and be complacent that the world is changing, or you can take that and run with it and understand that the shift is happening whether you like it or not, and you have to figure out ways that you can actually stay ahead of it so that you are not in a bad situation when finally the CEO, and I'm not saying this to like instill fear or anything, but it is a harsh reality. I My prediction is by 2025 we're probably going to start feeling the biggest effect of all the layoffs and everything, because the last 2 years is when businesses, bigger companies, were actually going through and doing all the reorganization, restructure, redeveloping, building. So I don't even think we have felt the actual effects, and this is like the kind of like the part to pay attention to. We haven't felt the full effects, and I predict by 2030 is when we're actually going to feel the worst of it, the peak, the height of this transition. So like I said, you can either figure out a way to actually join the AI shift, or either way it's going to be hard. It's just your choice of whether it's going to be the pain of growth or the pain of actually suffering and going through all the negative things that are potentially going to happen. So the main differences when comparing the traditional agency versus the AI marketing agency, in this case, we're comparing marketing agencies. Uh, the thing is that, for example, the first one, when you use, I'm going to go back here for a second. We use AI tools, right? Like ChatGPT, Dolly, Midjourney, Leonard or Leonardo. There's a bunch of tools, right? So my personal recommendation is don't get so bogged down by the amount of tools that are coming out daily. Just pick a couple that are going to be able to do the actual roles that you needed to do, and get really good at those few that you select. So, and even if you don't want to do the work, you can hire virtual assistants, you can hire AI powered people to actually run these tools on your behalf to get the output that you need. Now, the cool thing is that for smaller people, like smaller startups, bootstrapped startups, founders, like specifically just like me, we're able to now do so much more and so much faster and so much better because we're powered by AI. We have tools at our fingertips, tools that are accessible, affordable. It doesn't cost a lot to use ChatGPT. It's like $20 a month, right? So this makes the regular person that wants to start a business a lot more accessible than ever before. And you also have these tools can help you do a lot of these different things that in just 2 years ago you would have to pay like a couple grand just to get for example, a funnel copywritten, or you'd have to pay a couple grand to get a video edited, and now you can do it in the snap of fingers using the AI tool of your choice. So it does gives people, especially startup founders, it gives people so much more of an unfair advantage if you know how to use AI. Now, if you're an entrepreneur, you like working at companies and all of that, that's okay too. But just know that the advantage is going to lie for you specifically within figuring out how to bring AI tools and AI processes to your organization. That's how you're going to stand out and become more valuable to your team. Now, as you can see, because I'm just going back 2 slides really quick. Here we have the plurals, right? We have the video editors, graphic designers, content creators, blah, 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 blah. Well, when you think about it, when you are automating most of the mundane work, you're actually only keeping the remaining team members that are either going to help you at a higher level strategy of execution, or the people that are actually, like I mentioned, AI powered. This is really important because all of a sudden your team just became so much more powerful, and the augmentation that is happening to every person on your team is insane. Because now one person that before would have to hire five contractors to do one task, that same person can dedicate a whole afternoon to use ChatGPT or Claude or whatever and achieve the same outcome. So really, it's speed, it's efficiency, and the people that are going to get the best results are the people that learn how to use the prompts correctly. We're gonna get in this channel. We're gonna go through prompt engineering and all of that. So that's the cool thing. There's KPMG, and I'll share more about this in the next coming days. But for example, KPMG was able to automate their all their busy work that they normally give the new hires that graduate from college. They were able to automate a lot of that mundane tasks. So all of a sudden, now the people that are graduating working at KPMG straight out of college, they're now starting to actually see work that they would normally get on year three on their first year in the company, which means it just accelerated their path to partner by like 2 years, so much faster, and they're actually getting to do meaningful work right off the bat. So that's the power of AI. Ultimately, like I mentioned, AI is really meant to help you with all the busy work and all that, but it's still going to require human input. It's still going to require the human touch. It's still going to require for you to humanize it and insert your own specialized skills. So the best way to actually coexist with AI in the workplace is really to understand that AI is just a tool, and you are the subject matter expert, and if you know how to prompt this tool, you're going to get the best outputs. So just to give you a quick insight, my business before I was averaging between 11 to 20K in revenue every single month. A lot of it was a ton of manual work that we had to do. Was not really that scalable. Um, we were able to like figure out how to automate the whole video marketing component, but it did require, still required some time for all the other things that we had to get done. In this time, I was working with about 10 to 12. It was a mix of employees and independent contractors. My payroll was monthly, it was around 10 to 15K per month. So, as you can see, my revenue, sometimes it was like breaking even, sometimes it was red. It was not fun, it was a very stressful experience. And to make it worse, this is a big learning lesson that I had, but to make it worse, when you're starting off, a lot of the times if you're in masterminds, coaches, consultants, they usually tell you hire someone uh, offshore, and it's going to be a little bit less expensive. You're going to be able to automate and delegate a lot of these tasks. Well, what I that was one of the biggest mistakes I think I made, because by doing that, I was hiring people that weren't necessarily like specialized. So I was trying to duplicate myself to deliver my quality work. And what ended up happening is these people weren't specialized. So now money was going out to pay them, And then I was now having to invest my time in addition to everything else that I had to do, redoing a lot of the work that they would do. So it was not fun, it was not scalable, it was very, very draining. Well, my business after AI, the second that I shifted, I let go of some people. I kept the core. It's two or three people right now on the team. I kept the core people that we needed, and within the first month of going into AI, 50K revenue, the cash collected, so 50K cash collected a month. Slowly, I've been updating all of my entire AI processes around marketing, sales, fulfillment, operations, stuff like that. Right now, I have two contractors that are on part time. It's about $3,000 a month in payroll. Um, I right now I also, because I have been able to automate all of these things, I have been able to automate my client fulfillment. So it's 3 to 5 hours per week on client fulfillment activities. So as you can see, just to compare, breaking even, sometimes some months in the red, really drained, working, to a lot higher profit margins, a lot more done, a lot more clients being serviced right now, a lot more clients being serviced fast, and just like overall, all around growth, productivity, and everything. So far, like for my personal business, it has helped me automate a lot of mundane tasks. It has freed up a lot of resources that has allowed me to collaborate with other experts and other higher specialized skills that I would have never had access to because I didn't have enough profit margins. It enabled also a lot faster rapid growth, and ultimately, like, the goal is not to replace humans altogether, but it's really to enhance them. Like, you don't need 20 people to do the role of one person with 5 AI tools. That's the difference. This is the change and the transformation that we're bringing into the world. So, in my business, for example, I have automated. I have an AI funnel copywriter right now. I have an automated funnel generator right now. I have an AI generated email sequences for lead nurture, lead capture, and upsells. I have automated the entire lead nurture process. I have automated how we generate content for LinkedIn. I've automated how we generate content for VSL videos for our clients, for our training modules. I have automated our client fulfillment. Like, literally 95% of our client fulfillment right now is fully automated. The AI generated carousels was one of the first things I did. AI email customer support. So that's one of the newest things that we have implemented is the AI email customer support. Um, we also have AI agents for appointment setting, customer service, so they actually do calls. We have figured out how to use AI generation to help us create our boot camps or roundtables. It's not actually hosting it on our behalf, but it's helping us with all the process that we need around it. And it's been able to help us figure out what are the actual products, digital product, like a ton of digital products and assets that we're able to upsell and give to people. In addition, I have automated a whole process around how to create faceless YouTube shorts for um, for a faceless YouTube channel. So I have literally automated a ton of our marketing and sales automations or processes. This allows us to continue to grow without having to work insanely hard, and this allows us to continue to grow faster because we're using technology to help us. And our clients literally get access to a lot of these things because this is what we're helping our clients. For example, um, one of our clients, he just went through a whole process on Saturday, basically to create funnels. For example, we create funnels for our clients as well. Um, so what we do is we send them forms with assigned to a specific GPT so that the GPT can guide them through what we need and then give us the final output for us to put in the funnel of the copy. And so I had a client that just filled out his all the forms that I sent him. It was maybe like, I don't know, maybe like 10 forms. Well, he just did the work that a normal agency would take 6 months to deliver on. He just did it in one day because of our tools, our GPTs, and all of that. And now today's Monday. So, in like a course of 2 days, not even considering that Sunday and Saturday, like our team's off anyway, but just to give you a glimpse of it. So, he sent us everything on Saturday. Everyone's off. Monday comes around. Now, one of the persons on our team, he actually goes through, makes sure that everything was sent correctly, uploads everything automatically, everything autofills. We have the images, everything auto populates, and guess what? In the matter of one afternoon, for both the client and one afternoon for our team, this client now has literally done 6 months worth of work in 2 days. This is the power of AI. Without going too far, I just spoke to someone else that mentioned he was getting a lead magnet funnel created, but it wasn't going to be delivered until March. To me, that was crazy because it was like, why March? Like, that whoever is offering services like that, which is like most of the world, you're wasting a whole quarter on something that it takes our team an hour to do, and it's because of AI and automation. So, although AI killed my other business offer, it gifted me a whole new beginning, and I'm super excited to share this with you guys because it is helping us bring so much value to the marketplace and help everybody get results a lot faster. So, in this channel, I'm going to be sharing with you how I did it and how I'm continuing to do it. Make sure you hit subscribe so you can actually witness me building in public for AI and marketing and sales. Thanks for watching this video. I will see you in the next one.